he did not like K-Dub. He'd been asking me and Hayden actually the whole CC to boot K-Dub for a long time. Like, we should just boot this dude for a long time.
Now Jones.
I don't know that he will either.
Back at the 23-yard line.
When he came back that second time, and his roster management was just as bad, but then his gameplay got worse from that money league he was playing in, then all of a sudden he was even more muddy than before. It was like,
they're kind of giving up points, but you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Yeah, I don't think he could bring back K-Dub.
Back to throw. Jones.
Shit. He just called the right fucking play. God damn it.
Woods.
Look at one route combo that could easily beat the coverage I was in.
On the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
All right, well, let's see if this next drive can go better.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
He does have inside
stuff. At the start of this one, but a chance to redeem themselves and hit the reset button here on their second possession.
And I do like that word that you just used, reset, right? In a lot of ways, it's just shaking off what happened before, starting fresh, almost like it's your first drive all over again. Go out and put your best foot forward.
So is it just some super high and overall Mbappe card or something?
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Lance to throw it. And the catch made by Johnson. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just
said. So Ryan, would you say this is like the equivalent of when they released a free DeGrom in the show?
They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where
so it's not
series,
like free.
They have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Lance going to try and throw on 3rd down here.
Which is why even though MLB shits on all the other card modes content-wise, none of them feel pressured to try to compete with it because they still make so much money.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the
They still make a shitload of
back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit
even though they're worlds behind content.
The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
But all these fucking kids spend so much fucking money on that shit. Looks like cover 4. Is this cover 4?
Now Lance
looks
on
like
the bootleg.
Shit.
Flush to his right.
No.
Thrown across his body and it's intercepted.
Oh my God.
Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 41.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
Jesus Christ. And Jonathan Taylor's going to go the distance. This is a horrible fucking start.
Takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for Indy. 59 yards for him on the ground. With that run, double check my math. Yes, he has hit 8,000 career rushing yards.
And that's fantastic. That means he's now approaching the top 50 all-time rushers in NFL history. That means he just sped past Terrell Davis, who's in the Hall of Fame. And now he's just got to go ahead and be strong and run hard because he's chasing down Larry Csonka.
Fighting for the end zone.
Oh, did he fumble? Did he fumble?
And it's picked up by the Steelers.
Oh, Green, you fat bitch. Run the fucking ball. Oh, my God. Why did my fattest D tackle scoop up that fumble?
He's at the 40, the 30, and a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30.
Why did it have to be my fattest D
So
tackle?
the turnover forced and a wonderful job on a big return.
That would have been 6 if it was anybody else.
Created to help him get all the way back upfield. I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
Now a first down carry for Harris.
Oh, Najee, you're really going to let somebody shoelace tackle you? You're really going to go down from a shoelace tackle?
Because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Lance. He gets it complete to Harris. So he'll be stopped here for no gain, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Second and 10. To throw, it's Lance.
Pretty sweet game, but man, it's so grindy.
It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Nico Collins.
It's got some of the most realistic vehicle combat in terms of like where you have to hit him to take him out. Like it does a good job of representing like the armor and that. So you actually have to know where to hit the vehicles. But man, that is grindy to unlock shit.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Today, didn't it? Well, tonight at midnight.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
All the bigots getting their Harry Potter, right? I will be standing strong against bigotry and not buying it. I promise it has nothing to do with I'm just not a Harry Potter fan. I'm standing strong against bigotry.
Last time out, remember they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And Charles, they were
I've just never been a big Harry Potter fan.
They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing was the way I calculated because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone.
Ooh, Miles Jack, nice form tackle.
Right after that, so their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
There's just not a huge player base on it. I tried it. I re-downloaded it. There's just not a huge player base on it anymore. Yeah, it sucks. I found like a couple full lobbies, but only a couple.
Stack things up and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From the 27, Jones out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Second catch.
I'm literally standing in the wide receiver's back pocket with my user, and he won't react to it.
Right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Big Leeds fan or something? Oh, nice.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones.
Oh, no way he caught that on Minka. No way he caught that on Minka. Why am I fucking QB containing on Mac Jones? What am I doing? What am I doing? Why did I instinctively hit QB contain?
Who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
They'll look to throw again.
Who's he playing against?
And Jones will hit.
I mean, that's the whole purpose of an X-Factor pass rusher. They're supposed to wreck the game.
These two teams all
tied
after one.
You got a double. Oh, he double teamed him and he's still. Oh, that's okay. That's bad. I'd be fine with them getting rid of pass committed. That's a stupid ability that you can get a boost just for pass committing because you already get a boost for pass committing.
So here's a 1st and 10.
Battlefield 1 was good. It was a good game. 20. I mean, I was able to find one populated server, fully populated server when I went in. I downloaded it a couple months ago.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. Touchdown! Jonathan Taylor with a milestone career touchdown number 1.
I just Hell Let Loose is kind of set the standard for me, and it's a pretty high standard because it's a Hell Let Loose. I mean, yeah, it's got some annoying bugs, but it's a damn good game.
And the Colts have moved out in front.
So it's
getting your back involved. What's the importance there in the passing game?
All right.
Oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover it, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
Into the end zone. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Jonathan Taylor just fucked my world there.
McPherson on to kick this one away. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
I don't even know what I want to run. This ain't gonna work because he's got an inside stuff. I'll probably have to check out of this, depending on where he lines up. If I could just get an inside stuff DT, that would really make my defensive front complete.
Now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
Oh my God, Najee broke a tackle.
But he takes it up to the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the
drive. This is not a drill. Najee broke a fucking tackle.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Is he? Oh, fuck, he has no outsiders on that side, too.
They run again with Harris. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. And Lance now to throw. Got an open man. It's Pickens. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
They should put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy who can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
Ready up.
First down, and they go back to Harris.
Brian, what does the Bears think the return is going to be on 28-year-old 79 overall Newell?
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Here we go.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Lance going to throw. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Here's Lance. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come
Week
over
1
and put a
again.
hit on him, do they?
Deontay Johnson going down just like last year.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Lance looking to throw it. And Davis has it over
Oh my God, a holding call. Are you kidding me?
Brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So erase the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking like the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Off of play action. Here's Lance. That's complete to his tight end Freiermuth. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Yeah.
An option
Come on, Najee.
Harris. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Now Lance. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. In that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
A big play, if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Harris will score. Touchdown, Steelers. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Boswell good with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one. Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Operating from the gun, Jones. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise there in the dive. Looking to throw. Jones. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The Colts send out their punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Let's go. 10 cycles.
Lance to throw on 2nd down here.
Completes it to Davis.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Open man there is Collins, complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
But he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit, coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw.
He's got this to Pickens.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Here we go. Ready.
Harris running straight ahead. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
Here's Lance to throw it.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
What part do they went empty set there? No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Jones, following the fumble recovery, he'll throw.
That one finds Pierce right side. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Second down and 8.
Throwing Jones. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
And Pittsburgh with 6 defensive backs in the game here on third down. Now Jones. Under pressure, they got him again. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on third down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Try to punch it in with Taylor. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Off play action. Jones.
This pass caught. It's Woods.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down.
And he's turning in a nice performance. Remember, he had the touchdown earlier, and this time he's able to beat double coverage to grab it.
I think that if he weren't worried about a taunting penalty, he'd run by the opposing team's bench and say, guys, 2 is not going to be enough. You better get some more guys trying to cover me. He knows how to get open downfield.
Here's Jones on first down. And that is incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On the counter, it's Taylor. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Jones now to throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
The Colts send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
And they run with Harris off the option.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Not a lot of running room there. Not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
Yeah. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Lance. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Oh, that's good decision making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Lance.
This one left side caught by Collins. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
To throw, it's Lance. That's swung out wide to Harris. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Play action, now it's Lance.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
They hand this off to Harris.
60 yards on the ground for him so far.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're heading towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Okay, ready?
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Lance. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Boswell's kick is good, and they take a 17-14 lead.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A nice gain of 21 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Now Jones throwing on first down. This is caught. It's Woods. Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Quick throw out wide, and Pierce has got it.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll bring up second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On second down, it's Taylor.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Boy, what would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
It's a jet sweep. Here comes Claypool with it.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss.
They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12. Looking to throw. Jones.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
A great move in there, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's third and goal. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. For the lead, here's third and goal.
Operating from the gun, Jones. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. Fourth down.
Well, you know me pretty well now. You know what I want to do after that completed pass. Fourth down, down by 3. What do I want to do here?
You want to go for it. You might be tempted. I think they need to kick it.
Yeah, someone might have to overrule me. Get the kicker out there, tie this game up.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming from the right hash, and this one just a chippy.
McPherson's kick is good.
And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. So with less than a minute gone by here in this fourth quarter, the field goal there gets this thing back to even.
And it's setting up for a fantastic finish, isn't it, partner? It's been a well-played game, a hard-hitting game. The fans are into it. The announcers are into it. This is going to be a great fourth quarter.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away.
And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Lance now to throw.
That's brought in by Davis over the middle. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And Lance going to throw.
It's complete. He dials up Davis once more. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Hey, they made no bones about it. They wanted to throw this rookie right into the fire, see what he could do. He shows what he can do there.
And you have to really put the time and effort in, because playing a receiver in the NFL is a difficult task. And for a rookie, all that you have to learn to get on the same page with your quarterback, that's excellent coaching. And how about how he's picked things up?
Picking things up in a big way with a big play in his NFL debut.
Lance now on 1st down. That's going to be caught by Pickens.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Here we go.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
On the give, this is Harris. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
68 yards on the ground for him now, as he's done that on 15 carries.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
Lance looking to throw it. That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown Steelers.
From 21 yards away.
And the Steelers have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And they will take a 7-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
Jones throwing to start the drive. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Jones. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener. And it's a first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
First and 10, Taylor now. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got Pierce. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A gain of 32 that time. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Throw out wide to Woods, complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
A few moving pieces on that play, because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthinking. Just hand it to the old reliable guy, let him pick up the first down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Off the play fake, Jones. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Here's Jones. Look at end zone, and he's got his man. It's Woods. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Colts are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away.
And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Now Lance.
He'll buy some time right. And he wisely will throw that one away. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Lance back to throw.
His throw incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the 1st down. That's what's vital to them.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Lance looking to throw.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
It's a 39-yard punt, and good coverage means a loss on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
On the draw is Taylor. And this is not going to be what they needed. They get a few here, but now 3rd down as the clock runs. 114 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Now Jones.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Midge used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So on now for the field goal try, Chris Boswell. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and that changes everything here in OT. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So conditioning going to be a factor here. Who can hold up to the test? It's overtime here in week 1. And we will not see a return to start overtime. It'll come out to the 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
From the gun, it's Lance. And that nearly picked off. Oh, that would have been a big INT here in overtime. Instead, they'll get another shot on 3rd down.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Throwing is Lance on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
The Steelers send out their punter now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. Rodgers on the return. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Well, their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points, and now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, and this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really old school guys that like sudden death right from the beginning. But we've got it now because any points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick 6, fumble return, you can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play it.
To Taylor on 1st down.
And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory.
132 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Now it's Jones' turn in overtime. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. What they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. They've had some success here in overtime on this opening drive running the football right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to them.
The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Throwing Jones.
They'll get this off to Taylor. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
So all eyes now locked on Evan McPherson.
And the defense is going to let him think about it a little as they use their second timeout here. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This to win it in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And the Hoosier State will celebrate tonight as the Colts have won it.
But, Charles, a very simple mission anytime that you play on your home turf, and that is to defend your home turf. And today, that mission was accomplished.
Look, every offseason, every preseason, the head coach goes in front of the team and says, the mission for the season, defend our home field every time, split on the road, and we'll be in the playoffs. That's why defending the home field is vital.
So for Indianapolis, they needed overtime to do it, but they get the Week 1 victory thanks to the field goal. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier